Welcome back to Blast Guys Reviews. In this review, we're going to be taking a look at the new G.I. Joe Classified series from the 60th anniversary. This is the Action Soldier Infantry 1/12 scale action figure. As you can see, as this close-up, you're back to the window boxes where you can see the figure and all the accessories. You do get a bunch of accessories for this. These retail for like $34.99, but if you were one of the lucky ones like myself and some other people, when they went up for pre-order, Big Bad Toy Store, I want to give them a shout out because they had an error in pricing. They put them for $25.99 and they honored it. So I want to thank you for Big Bad Toy Store for being honorable company and honoring the price and their mistake. So those of you out there that benefited for getting these for $25.99, congratulations. Probably not going to happen again, but it was actually a good deal. So let's go ahead and start taking a look at the packaging and see what we all get. So the hardest thing here is keeping this light from glaring on everything and everything else. You do get a pretty good bit of stuff. Nice artwork. Pretty cool. It's front of the box. These are definitely nice if you are a package collector. It definitely makes a nice presentation on your shelf. And here on the back, you have the 60th anniversary logo. Nice picture of the figure. Too bad we didn't get a tent. That'd have been really cool. You can see some of the features we have here. It's pretty awesome. Here are the top of the box. There's the bottom of the box. Here's the UPC if that helps you at all. But my question is, are these going to show up in stores or are these just going to be an online exclusive? The side of the box is pretty nice. I love the artwork on this. Just a standard soldier. Looks incredible. I can't wait for the green version of the camo, but that's going to be amazing. And then the alternate side. QR code. The figure. I cannot wait to get these out of packaging, so let's take a look at them. So here he is, straight out of the box. He comes pre-assembled for the most part. He has his soft goods cloak on or poncho. We do have a plastic hood over his balaclava mask, but this looks fantastic. You even have like a pocket here on the front to put some gear in that'll fit in there, so that's a very nice feature. The soft goods is well welcomed into the G.I. Joe Classified line. Hope we get to see some more of them done tastefully. I don't think I ever want to get to the point where an action figure has removable pants and shirts. I think that's getting to the doll aspect of it, but stuff like this and like the waist skirts so the figures can sit like on your Star Wars figures, that's definitely a plus because in the cloaks it definitely helps out on overall playability. So let's go ahead and take this off and let's see what we got underneath. Here's a look at that hood. It's pretty cool. Just a plastic piece over the top. Set that aside. The poncho, as you can see here, looks fantastic. Okay, I'm not going to put it back on, so let's take a look at it very quick. At this point, very nice. I love the camo it came out. I think this stitch is pretty good. It looks like it just goes over the head. You don't have to remove the head. You kind of just slip it over. Carefully though, if you pull too hard, you may rip it and you don't want to do that. So it does come off over the head, so that's pretty cool. Here's what the inside of it looks like. Very nice. There's the stitching. If you're interested in the construction, maybe you can, you probably could actually, replicate this for other figures if you're interested. You see how they did it. That's a nice reference there for you to get creative. I suck at sewing, so I'd have to get someone else to do that. But, either cutting that out and getting that same shape, if that was something you're interested in, would be a really cool idea overall. But pretty cool. So here's our figure, just out the packaging. He comes with his Caucasian head currently on the figure. There's an alternate head if you choose to use that. I did pick up two. And because I wanted a pair, I wanted to see how they work because of the price is the reason actually I got two for $25.99. I grabbed two. I'm not sure how many I wanted these or how much of an army I wanted to, because I wanted to check them out actually before I went ahead and decide how many I wanted on the army building perspective. But you can see the head sculpt is fantastic. I love the eyes and this scowl on his face. He looks pretty intimidating. He's not playing games. He's going to get the job done. This is straight up a tan baklava mask. Now, which is interesting, we have a modular vest. We have this here. It's a plus in my opinion, and it's a headache for me because I don't like the idea of modifying my figures unless I bought it directly for a custom. Like in this case, it's nice to where you can put your gear however you want, especially if you're army building. But you know, stuff like this, as you're going to see, is going to become very problematic to being lost. So because you're playing with them, whatever, they fall over, and then the little pouches fall off, they roll down into the floor, into the black abyss, and you never find them again. But then that leaves you as all people do, glue them on. But then if you decide one day, as a whole, I just don't want these anymore, I want to sell them, you've already damaged the figure by gluing them, and some collectors don't want altered figures because obviously they are, there's different types of collectors, but it will definitely diminish your resale value if that was something that, pertains to you. But for me, I don't ever see me selling my Joes. I have my Joes forever until I die, but I don't like modifying my, non-customized figures. So we'll take a look more at that. But then if you don't use them, you do got these holes in the vest, which is kind of unsightly in my opinion. Briefly sculpt, you can see like all these bands where he would put all kind of gear in. We have a type of, is that a hose or something there, maybe for a radio or what that is. Pretty cool. The back of the vest, the same way, you have 2 holes. So you have a total of 6 holes on the vest. So you can see how that works out. His belt, he does have a cantina and a pouch that's non-removable. We have a pig here. I noticed that's a different size diameter, so maybe for something, just a particular one accessory. We'll see what that goes on. Overall, in the front here, we have not really any color. It's just kind of sad. Some clips, pouches, and a buckle there. There's a hole there also on the side. Missed that one. So we have 2 in the belt, 6 in the vest. You see the old color pattern of the figure is very cool. It's not just a straight up normal desert camo. It's uniquely done, and I do love it. Lower legs matches the camo. We do have this one moves around a little bit, type of pouch here on one thigh pad. Over here on this thigh pad, dual straps with the pistol case and the knee pads and the brown boots that look very cool. They don't look like combat boots. Traditional combat boots, but they are what they are. Probably the feet has some tread on them, some peg holes. Overall, a very nice figure. I do like it a lot. So, all right, let's take a look at the articulation, and then we'll get into some of these amazing accessories. Up, down, side to side, all the way around. Not much though on the up side to side. Rotation at the arms, butterfly joints. Arms do raise up like this far. We do have double jointed elbows, gets you better than 90. That one didn't even actuate there. It's kind of, they're very stiff, but it's there. Might have to heat that guy up a little bit. 360 rotation at the wrist. This one has the up and down like this. It's really any room because of that wrist piece there. This one is the in and out. So you have one of each, so that's good. Shortest chest articulation under the vest. I'm not going to remove that vest because it's always a pain to get back on. But I'm pretty sure. I can see that cut that goes like that. It's there. Not much movement there. This is kind of, there's a swivel there, but stiff. I don't force that because I don't like it. It feels like it's going to break. Splits. You get that. Drop down hips, obviously. And then you can sit in your new vamps. And we're doing a review for my vamps. And don't forget to check that out. We have the die cut, very cool, double jointed knees that are quite stiff, which is, yeah, I'm gonna have to heat that up, but they are there. The lower one seems to be, oh, this one's okay. So there's a double jointed. I have to a little bit heat to this guy just to be careful. Don't want to break my discounted figures. I can't believe I got them for that price. Boot cut, swivel 360. Pivot down, pivot up, all the way around, and all in between. With that being said, I'll go ahead and clean them up, and we'll start looking at his accessories. First up, alternate head sculpt. There you go. Looks pretty cool. So you can choose to have 2 Caucasians, 2 African Americans, or 1 of each in your army, which gives you some nice diversity. You do get 2 alternate hands, so more of a gripping type of hands to get these out of the way. You do get a scarf. It kind of just maybe goes out, kind of thick. Thought maybe it might double for like a mask, but it's kind of just goes right over the current head. Sure, I like that. That's just, I'm not sure if that's what that's for. Maybe it's because, you know, give you illusion you have this pulled down. I don't like it myself. It flops around way too much. And then you get a helmet option. Nicely done. Very cool looking. Love the straps with brown. 2 different colored paint. And then that fits right over the figure like so. Looks incredible. That's pretty cool. And then you get these dog tags. These are very awesome. I'm so glad we get these. So realistic. These are really cool. So you do have to remove the head and put those on. So that's really cool. You have to worry about those falling off and getting lost. They don't fit over the head. But that is definitely going to be on my figure. I think that is incredible. Okay, so you get like 5 pouches to put wherever you want on the vest or maybe the belt. But here's the first one. It's a large one. I could see that maybe be for the stomach area. It's just pegged on like that. You kind of get this one. It's kind of just a little bit smaller than that one. You get 2 other smaller ones, kind of like this. These here. This actually has the stripes and stars on it. That's pretty cool. So there's the 4 of those, and you get a very small one. Very small pouch. A single one. So you have 5 of those, and this is the only one that has any paint on it. And then we get a radio, which is here. Get the antenna, is very soft. The black there on the screen, I think that was painted, just pegged on. So I go ahead and try to put this piece on here. You can see it does not stay very well. The gap each in there pushed on, and it's just to the point where it's like I can see that stuff getting lost, and this is definitely that con of the whole issue. And then you can't double up on that because it gets in the way. Here's the radio maybe. And see, the radio doesn't even fit very well in there. It's just, this may be the reason there's 2 different diameters. Could be for the belt piece here on the back of the figure, and it does peg on there. But then make sure antenna, I mean, that's why your antenna is so flexible. Kind of gives you that aesthetic there like that. The bigger pouch we can try to throw on the back of here, but it actually has a little better grip than the other one. I'm just throwing these on here to give you guys an idea. You can put these wherever you want, and I totally want to just sit down and decide what I'm going to do about mine. So here's this little pouch. I guess, you know, you don't want to put something too big there because it's going to get in the way of your arms. And I don't think, see, there you go. You're kind of like pigeonholed in certain things on the because it's a big one. Kind of like that overall aesthetic. And then you have one over here, which now you still have a hole. So you use all 5 of your pouches. However, and I also did notice that, like, if you remove this radio, so you don't want a pouch. This pouch, you know, we think, oh, that'd be a cool place for this. The diameter is too big. It doesn't fit. It's not going to fit the hole there. That I couldn't get that on. I tried a couple different times and just wasn't working out for me. So, it is what it is, I guess. Okay, stripped him down, so I want to fight with all that. Here's this pistol. It's no drill barrel, so no blast effects can go in the front of that. It's a brown pistol. Well, I was going to put it in his hand and show you how that looked, but my hands are super stiff. So I don't want to put any stress marks on my weapons. Like, I don't have to take a hairdryer to it. He does have a trigger finger, though. You might be able to get in there, but man, I'm not going to damage or put any nicks into my accessories. So be careful with the hands. They're super hard. You get this stand. Pretty cool. I should give a better G.I. Joe. I don't like that logo for some reason. Just put the G.I. Joe across there. And a Cobra for the Cobras. Here's a small assault rifle. Submachine gun maybe. Be very careful with this because it's stuck in the plastic very good. You can I thought I bent my gun, so it was terrible. I thought it was broken. So be careful. It does have a removable clip, and then this little grip in the front folds up and back like so. But this serves as a warning to be very careful whenever you take that out. 2 different color paint, so plastic, that's pretty good. Definitely gives it some ownership. It comes with this machine gun. It has definitely the green paint there. We do have the bipod here that's definitely removable. And it kind of hides pretty good up into the base of the gun there. That fell off. Oh, that's not good. Uh-oh. See if I can fix that. Yeah, it's fine. I guess it wasn't pushed all the way in from when they were manufacturing them. But you can see it hides pretty decently up under there. I didn't even notice until I was bumping it. Huh. How about that? Again. So that's definitely an issue. You could possibly lose your bipod stand there, so be careful. Kind of pushes in when it's up close. You can feel it pop in. Just a handle. Removable box magazine with the shells are painted very nicely. That's pretty cool. And that just basically sits in there and pops up into the receiver there. Pretty nice looking gun. The plastic is pretty stiff, a little soft at the muzzle, but better. It's an improvement from what we've been saying. And then you get this beast right here. This thing is huge. Let me see here. This is how big this is. It's almost 6 inches long. I mean, the figure is about 6 inches, I guess, in scale wise, give or take. But the detailing on this is pretty nice. Here's the patrol barrel. Nice here, handle, the receiving in there. This piece does rotate for, you get different degrees of when it's on a stand. There's a handle on this side. Nice sculpting. It looks realistic. Pretty cool. Here's our dual handle. You press on that button and get some. You know what I mean? But what's really cool about this, you have an option. If you don't like that dual handle one, you can remove this, and they give you this. It's a single grip with a trigger. You can just replace it like that, and you can get that aesthetic if you chose to do so. I think the one with the dual grip is more or less the more modern, I think, from what I can tell. I think that's what they use more, but who knows. Yeah, I don't know if that's upside down. It might be a right or wrong on that. That seems to fit better. That's very, very cool. And then we have there's bell-fed ammunition, the green, and the I guess not really. I guess it's gold or something like copper rounds. And then you can insert that like this into here to give you an illusion of being fed. Pretty cool. And then here's a stand. Works pretty awesome. No articulation. It's quite large. It's really nice if we had some kind of joint there. That'd have been cool. It just pegs in like this. See. Okay. There we go. And then you can see that it can go up and down. And you can spin it however you see fit. This is quite large, as you can see here. Very cool. And I think we didn't talk about the backpack, but here is the backpack. Very nice. I wish we got real working backpacks. There's no reason we can't get this to open up and put some smaller gear in there if we chose to do so. Then you have the pegs here on the side that you can, you can mount. Well, maybe not that gun. Nope, it's not gonna fit. You can mount the guns on, maybe, maybe not. Maybe that's not what that's for. It does not fit. What is going on? Huh. I thought I'd seen somewhere in a video where they said you can carry this on here, but I might be mistaking. But anyway, guys, we're running out of time here today. Oh, that's pretty much everything you got with this figure. You do get a bunch. Do highly recommend this figure. It is fantastic figure. It's not perfect. It's kind of stiff in certain areas of figures, the hands and that. This backpack's kind of like, if you got to look more into that. But I'll leave it for you guys to discover when you buy yours. Soft goods, well worth it. Highly recommended. Hope you guys liked this review. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. Share the video with all your friends. Helping out the channel is very appreciated. I thank you so much. And we'll see you in our next review. Yo, Joe.